It's time for
Say What?
Brought to you by Whataburger. And so let's talk about where I've been.
Yes, let's do it.
Well, first, I had a birthday on
Yep,
Sunday.
happy
Thank you for
birthday.
the shout out on Monday. That was very sweet. I did see a little blip of that. But the reason I was actually out of town was because my cousin got married. His name is Jimmy.
Eighth one, I think.
The 8th and final wedding that I was invited to this year.
Yeah, I told everybody it was your wedding season.
Yeah, how old are you? Why are you getting invited to all these weddings? They're like, most of the people were younger than I am. But yeah, so my cousin Jimmy, I believe we have some pictures, and his wife Samantha.
Oh, look at that.
So they live in Catoosa, Oklahoma, and I'd never heard of that, but that's just outside of Tulsa.
Yeah.
There's Rob and I.
Hey,
Now listen, Rob still can't put weight on his foot, so he's kind of
You just sold him out though. You couldn't even tell.
No, but I'm sure there are viewers out there that might be asking. But my uncle on the left, his son got married, and that was my grandma. And then my little sister on the left, my cousin Brittany, me, and then my cousin Jimmy who got married.
That's awesome.
So it was really great to see some family out there, and I'm just glad that the weddings are done.
That is
and
very
then we
cool.
drove back too, so it was a road trip on my birthday.
From Oklahoma.
I was on the road.
That's a great birthday.
It wasn't too bad.
Okay, so speaking of the air show, I have a very, very special shout out to Mr. James Cook. He goes by Jim, and he reached out after watching the air show. So he saw, if you guys remember, I was wearing my dad's flight jacket, right?
Really
and there's
cool.
a big old patch right here from a squadron that he was in the 80s. And so Jim reached out to me, emailed, he's like, hey, is that the Stephen Binfield that was at Cecil Field back in the day?
That's crazy.
And I was like, yeah, you know, my dad was there at Cecil Field. And so then he sends me this picture. Boom, and there he is in the top left.
Top left is your dad?
That top left right there.
No way.
That's Daddy-O in
This
1985.
is definitely a say what.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
I don't know. It was so cool.
I mean, I know you're like from here,
Yeah.
but like for someone to just happen to see that.
He saw that and then put the name together, and he was like, "That's got to be the same Binfield."
Small world.
Yeah, and so Jim, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much for watching, and that picture really, really, really did make my week, dude.
That is so
got me
cool.
all in my feels, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he talks about his parents a lot, and both of them are gone. So, you know, I'm right there with you in terms of hoping that you're okay.
Oh no, it's okay. That was cool, man. That was
cool.
the best. I really appreciate that.
I love that you had that moment.
However, we do have some cool news to.
This is a great say what.
This is a great say
we got
what.
some really cool stuff.
Guys, we were nominated for an Emmy.
An Emmy, baby. Yes.
That's what's up.
Our first one. I'm so excited. So it is for Space Coast Living.
That's
if you remember our special, it was an hour-long special. We took you to Cape Canaveral. We'll see some of it right here.
It was so much fun.
That was my first time there, too,
Mine
by
as well.
the way. And so the category that we put it in was for environmental and science. And so we're up against some pretty good competition.
We are.
From Miami and Tampa, so
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But
it's not
really
Space Coast Living, though.
Right. It's a really cool special. And if you didn't know, like if you're new to the area, you've never been down there, that area is called the Space Coast. So we like to play off of that.
Yeah, it was really cool. And congratulations to our
we got a lot of
our amazing photographer. He's in the booth right now. He edits everything. He's like the jack of all trades kind of guy. Frederick Estrada. He was also nominated in the process too.
Yep.
You are a bad man, Fred.
This was like his baby. So that was really, really cool.
Yep.
So very proud of all of us. I would say we worked hard, which we did, but it was really fun. It was mostly fun.
It was. We had to try some cool stuff.
The dog just sneezed. Bless you.
Bless you, Royce.
So wish us luck. We should find out in the next couple months, I think.
I think so. It's pretty soon.
It's very exciting. I'm so excited. Okay.
Good job, everybody.
But if you didn't see it, of course, you can check out the Space Coast Living. We have an article about the station's Emmy nominees because also the station got a ton. Like in the teens, I think like 14th or don't quote me.
This is a bad building, y'all.
Yeah,
there's a lot of talented folks here.
So you can go, of course, to our website to see all of that, firstcoastnews.com or firstcoastliving.net.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
So I think this is the little part,
app
right?
too, right?
Yeah, you can check it out on the app. You can do it, you know, First Coast News Plus. It's everywhere that you want it to be.
I'm rusty, David. I'm rusty on the prompter here. All right.